Morning gardeners, let me just show you why you should grow veg and herbs in amongst your flowers. Now, this is the front of the house. That's the door we use. We never ever use what is actually the front door. We never use that. That's the door we use. And what I'm doing is, I'll walk down here, I'll show you. We got rid of the green waste bin because I was only ever using it as a compost bin. And what I do now is I throw all the green waste from the house, all the trimmings from the garden in there, and I cover it with the Perspex. Over time it rots down. Of course, when it eventually is full, I'll top it off with some compost, which is what I did with that one there. And I've put a spotted laurel. Right, now let me just turn this way. I think I'll turn this way. That's a loquat. I was given that, and frankly I would get rid of it, but you can't give away a present, can you? Or can you? This is looking pretty, and it's only very early. Give it a chance for all these to build up, and that is going to be so pretty. I've just put a load of lobelia out this morning. That's a bit shady down there. I've got some hostas. That's actually a houseplant. Stick some houseplants outdoors. I've got tomato plants there. These are all what I would call armpit tomatoes, and I think it was Ali that first said that one. Was it you, Ali? Might have been somebody else. That's my herb planter with all sorts of different varieties of mint in there. The big thing is lemon basil. Sorry, no, lemon balm. Or lemon verbena. Lemon balm, I think it is. But look at this. That used to be my little herb planter. And now it's got marigolds, it's got petunias, and it's got begonias. I've just trimmed back that lupin because it's not looking very well, but that one has already flowered once, and look, it had a trimming back, and look, now it's got all the new stuff on. Again, loads of armpit tomatoes which I couldn't bring myself to throw away, so that's in there with, it's either a bush cucumber or a melon. One thing or the other. I get so many surprises. That's my fig. That was what, about 3 inches tall a few years back when I bought that. Look at this. It's looking so pretty. We sit out here and have a morning coffee. And then yesterday I planted that up as a red, white and blue little border there, because these are the courgettes. And that has been filled with really good green waste compost and junk of all sorts. It's not particularly big at the moment, but let me just show you. It's coming on nicely. I'll let that get a little bit bigger before we have that, because they're beautiful if you take them small and tender. But what I want to show you, and don't be afraid to turn the leaves back. Mine have been going a bit yellow. It's not cucumber mosaic virus. I did check, it isn't that. I think it's just that it was maybe a bit too rich for them. Maybe I hadn't got the mix proper. Proper. Look at that. Now let me show you the size of it. Look at that for a flower off a vegetable in the front garden. Look at these uchikukuris. They're really swelling nicely now. Look at them. Beautiful plant. Again, they have the big yellow flowers. I've got more courgettes down there again with the big yellow flowers. It's looking so pretty. I've just been out and given the apple trees all a bit of a trim. I need to take some more fruit off because it's not all going to ripen. It couldn't possibly. I've got a few left on the pear tree. So the pears are going to have a little bit of a crop. Not as big as I thought it would, but that's fine because it says it's a very young tree. It's only been in 3 years, which isn't very long. I planted that up yesterday. Isn't that lovely? Look at that dahlia. I think I'm going to start calling them dahlias. I think that probably is the proper way to say it. We Brits have been saying it for such a long time. Wrong. We can admit to being wrong, you know, Brits. My friend Tripta, she keeps sending me photographs of her walks, so I keep sending her photographs of my garden. And she's Indian, she's a Hindu. I've been to the temple with her a few times, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful place. What lovely people. Oh, look at this. Oh, that little purple rose. It smells divine. Plums are coming on beautifully all the way up. This is the first year. I was going to say plumbed. This is the first year it's fruited. Penstemon there, the pink one, standing above the hedge. And down here, I don't know if it's the same one or if it's a spot that's come off it, because that looks more pink and that looks more pale pink and white. I've put loads of little bedding plants in here yesterday. They're all tucked in. You won't see them for a while until they start to come. So let's have a little look. As I say, It is well worth putting veg in your front garden. Oh, forgot. Let me just turn around again and show you this. Let's go here. The melon I was saying to you yesterday, I didn't know if it was a cucumber or a melon. It's a melon. And the one across the other side is a melon as well, actually. So don't know where I put the cucumber. It'll be somewhere. That's what you get, you see, when you don't label everything properly. And every year I say, I'm going to label that properly. And every year, after a while, when I've pricked them all out and moved them all into different pots, I don't replace the labels. So, as I say, I get some lovely surprises. But what I'll do, I'll finish off on that and I'll say, have a smashing gardening week.